Hello, everybody. So, CorPower, we are on a mission to power the planet with clean energy from ocean waves. To do this, 70 brilliant, stubborn minds have come together to make this happen. The opportunity we are unlocking is absolutely enormous. We're talking about the largest untapped source of clean energy out there. It's a similar magnitude as all the hydro capacity or all the nuclear capacity of the world today. But what makes wave energy really exciting is its complementary and consistent power production profile. And this is an enabler to go to 100% renewables. So the challenge to go to 100% renewables is making sure that you have balance between supply and demand at all times. So with a mix of solar, wind, and wave, you can really create a clean energy mix that is running independently round the clock from nuclear and hydropower. So why haven't we seen any wave energy converters to date? Well, the devices have not been robust enough to survive the toughest storms while generating enough electricity compared to their weight and capacity. So if you're looking at the devices, we have now introduced two new features, two innovations. One is the transparency function. So in storm conditions, waves are just passing by the device, leaving it unreactive. But then in regular sea states, we have introduced phase control, advanced phase control technology. So putting the device in optimal timing with incoming waves, which means that we can get much higher power capture. So with this, we can get 5 times more energy than was previously possible from a similar sized device. Putting this all together, we get a large volume of energy compared to the relatively small, low-cost device, which really brings down the capex. The compact devices are 9 meters in diameter and are rated at 300 kilowatts. And the installation and the transport is quite easily done with low-cost small vessels, which really brings down the OpEx. And combining all this, we see a competitive cost of energy and approaching 30, or a clear path towards 30 euros per megawatt hour. So we have been proving out the technology through a structured 5-step process, proving the performance, the survivability, and all the numbers in the system. And now, after 10 years of really intense testing and development, we're ready to deploy this system in Portugal. So we're installing that now with 3 customers, EDP, Enel, and Simply Blue Group. We're doing the installation at a site called Ecosummit, and here we're also building out the dedicated team and the assembly facility in nearby Viana do Castelo. This is also home to our highly unique mobile factory concept, where we are making these composite hulls. In Stockholm, we are building out the drivetrains, the power takeoff, and we are doing the final assembly in our machine hall there for pre-commercial production. We have also invested in this world's largest dry test facility, so that allows us to really test out in the fiercest ocean conditions. And now we're getting ready to integrate the hull with the PTO and then installing later this summer in Portugal. So our product is really these clusters of wave energy converters rated at 10 megawatts. So they are the building blocks. So our offering is a turnkey solution involving both the buoys, the mooring, the anchoring, the cables, and the electrical infrastructure. So many of our customers are looking at combining wind and wave in these so-called, let's say, hybrid energy parks. And these systems can then share the electrical connectivity, so they really plug and play with offshore wind. And this also makes it possible to get a more stable power output, which really is a higher value in the future market. So the ocean is really the next frontier in renewable energy. And today, CorPower is the leader in wave energy. And we are bringing this critical stability to the energy system for a zero-carbon world. So this can really replace old solutions like nuclear and fossil. We have raised 60 million euros to date. And in our next round, we are now looking to raise between 30 and 50 million euros by the end of this year. So thank you.